Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy, Darnell YG, king of this channel right here, Yr.5 Sports, man. We're back with another episode of MLB The Show. So, we got the Dodgers and the Cardinals again today. Yesterday was a great game for a one-sided team. 14-3 was the Dodgers' way of expressing themselves like, hey, we the better team. You know what I'm saying? We're the greatest team. You know what I'm saying? We're the toughest team. Y'all got to beat us. Y'all got to play us this year. Everyone has to go through the Dodgers to, no matter if you're AL, NL, everyone has to go through the Dodgers to get to the World Series. Because why there's no other teams out there that has to be beaten. Dodgers 71-13. They're about to go on and take their 72nd win. If they can get this, you know what I'm saying? Let's see who's pitching today. We got Walker Buehler out there pitching today, 9-1, 80 innings pitched, 55 strikeouts, probably about 15 to 16 walks. But the question is, will the Dodgers fail? Will the Dodgers falter on their way into the postseason or inside of the postseason? I don't see them falling or failing or faltering in the postseason or on their way to the postseason. It's going to be that real serious game where everyone's going to be tired, fatigue is sitting in, and the chill of October is sitting in. So take that into factor. Put that into your mental so that you can come out there and win you another World Series, your second World Series with the Dodgers in 3 years. But Dodgers, St. Louis Cardinals, next. Yr.5 Sports, MLB, TBS Baseball. Let's go.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting out in the NL West, the Los Angeles Dodgers tattooed 8 home runs as a club as they cruised to the win over the Cardinals, 14-3. The win was their 6th in a row. The Atlanta Braves combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-7. The Milwaukee Brewers launched 3 home runs as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park, 4-3. Chris Bryant was just a home run short of the cycle, helping lead the Cubbies to a victory over the Mets, 4-3. The Reds grabbed 13 hits in the game as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-0. The Rangers allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx, 8-3. Christian Walker was a major force at the plate, driving in 4, leading the Blue Jays past the A's 5-4. The Rays racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Red Sox on the road 9-3. The Angels put up 16 hits on the day as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-1. C-Rod Abrams had an outstanding day, driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Nationals pushed past the Mariners 8-2. He is among the NL leaders in total base hits. The Marlins swung it well with 15 hits in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 11-10. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
Damn. Okay, so not many games. I'm sorry about the this message. I'm sorry. So not many games being called for last night. It seems like they always do that with the late games or whatever. I mean, I don't get it, but I understand. But we about to get into this Dodgers-Cardinals game. Let's see how Mr. Walker is going to come out there. Oh, they got Dustin Beggs pitching. 12 days, 7 days, and 1 week and 6 days. Well, 5 days. I'm sorry, 1 week and 5 days. 12 days until All-Star Week. Man, that's going to be a beautiful thing to see. I want to see Mason Jr. out there in the home run derby. Like, he's been in the home run derby 3 times out of his 5. 3 times out of it. Well, might as well say 4 times out of his 5-year career. Because last year he took a year off, focused on football. But other than that, 3 years straight running. You know what I'm saying? So he's trying to win one. He came close in Oakland, but after that it was like, so. So who's going to be our closer? Oh, I already know. Mookie looks like he's kind of tired. Shit. I'm about to put Trey back out there. Okay. John Peterson. Yeah. Kenny Lofton Jr. That's what I'm about to do. Because I see some people was kind of, oh, Jalen Miller. Nice, so Jock Peterson gonna go up out there. Second base, my man, Anton Page. Are we ready? Ooh, something like it hot. So they added Trey Mancini and Jock Peterson to the lineup tonight.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Dodgers look for their 7th straight victory next. Dustin Beggs will be towing the rubber for the Cardinals. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Into the box, Kenny Lofton. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
For the Dodgers, the center fielder.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. And, fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2.
1-2 count.
Now here's the pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Kisner corrals it, and the throw is there to record the first out.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson.
Got Jock Peterson
Infield
out there.
Shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, my.
Okay,
this
Jockey.
ball is
Okay,
crushed.
Jockey.
Where will this one end up? And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Jock Peterson with the home run. First hit.
A solo home run there for Jock Peterson. Third home run for him on the year. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly. Just like that, they take the lead.
So now to the plate, Christian Carter, as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Thomas will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I'm excited to get a chance to see that left-handed hitter, Freddie Freeman. Looking at the stats, he's hitting over 400 versus right-handed pitching this season. He's obviously facing a right-hander on the mound today, so, guys, he could have a real impact on this game.
At the plate now, Darnell Mason, as he'll take a look at ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Two out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Hold on 1 second. My bad, y'all. I don't know why this shit be lagging. Like, I just don't know. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, but anyway, let's get back into it. Hopefully, this shit don't lag now.
He's set and the pitch. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Taken in by Wong.
Still
the
lagging.
first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Walker Buehler will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan, any thoughts?
I might have swapped the capture
His
cards
last
out.
start,
Hold
he
up.
picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Hold on, I'm about to swap the capture card out. Hold on, y'all. Man, that motherfucker do not like this capture card for some reason, man. I gotta wait till all these damn frames drop. Like, man. They keep going back up. They keep going back up and then dropping, but I don't know why. What? The motherfuckers slowly dropping. I don't want to get back into the game. Them bitches boost right back up. Yeah, I don't think that other capture card is like really compatible with my computer. Cause like sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But I'm like, and this one making this shit lag. I'm like, why is it lagging? Like I just don't understand. Like I'm not even gonna lie. If it keeps lagging, I might download what's that shit called, Streamlabs, and just do it all over again. I mean, well, you know what I'm saying? Just try with that. But I'm like, I don't know why this shit doing this.
And the pitch. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Let me know if it's lagging now, y'all.
Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning. Now a moment here in St. Louis to look at the Cardinals starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, there's no doubt the skill set of Delino DeShields is something to keep an eye on. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Stepping into the box, Jairo Munoz. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Jairo Munoz.
Here's the pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
Teddy Jam.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. It remains 1-0.
It's like it's lagging, but it's not. Like, what's going on?
Second inning set to go, and that'll bring up the power-hitting outfielder Trey Mancini. First offering on its way. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roy. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
The second baseman, number 3.
That's a slick play out there.
Yeah, that was a great catch.
As we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Striding in, Anton Page. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Anton Page playing second base today, so.
Here comes the first pitch.
It's a reckless-ass fastball.
Liner toward right center. And
Double
that'll
bases.
split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Dan,
Extra
after
bases.
that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping in now, Will Smith. And that's the second out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 21, Walker Buehler.
So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Walker Buehler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch.
1-0.
I think it's still lagging because the frame's still dropping.
Ready with the 1-0. Drives it out to deep right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. One left for LA. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Paul DeYoung digs in next. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. No balls and 1 strike.
Yeah, it's because those frames are still dropping. I was looking at that.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Ooh. 0-2 count.
He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Lofton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
I was about to jump for that one.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's take a look at Jock Peterson. He could play both corners, but his calling card is center field, where he can track down a lot of balls gap to gap and got a strong enough arm to throw guys out at the plate.
Yep. That's what it is. The frames keep dropping. They still dropping.
Standing in now, Jason Dominguez.
That's why it's half-ass
And here's
lagging.
a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 5 homers and 38 runs batted in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second.
Happy Sunday to y'all, too.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, can't get on first base if you strike out.
That's what it is. It's
In
that
now,
game
Lane
music that be
Thomas.
loud.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0.
I think I need to turn that
Make
game
something
music
happen
down.
with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Because it's like y'all can hit me over the commentary. It's just the game music. And be down. I'm like, bro. You don't sit your Bon Jovi ass down, bro. Shit.
Ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Top of the third set to get underway, and next will be a speed threat in the form of
that's all it is. And damn frames are still dropping. The drop frames was too high.
Protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
I could have got that one.
0-1.
I don't like that with these capture cards. Like,
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw to first in time.
That
and the
changeup
leadoff
was
man is
low as
gone
shit
to
in the
start
dirt.
the third. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Yeah, that changeup was very low in the dirt. See, it's lag. I don't know why it's lagging and not lagging and lags and not lag.
Now in the box, Jock Peterson. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Well hit, but right into the teeth of the shift. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Devo, with that stacked infield on the right side. To hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
At the plate, Christian Carter, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
I don't know if y'all noticing, like when you look at my swings or whatever. This one thing I do when I watch people play. I look at they swinging mechanics, like the timing.
Set up away
Check
with
swing.
the changeup, but it's
That's how I
1-1.
know if a person really knows how to
to get a double play.
do this at
Good
bat
job
shit.
to let it go by though as a hitter.
And the reason, I don't know, like I'm saying, like I don't know if y'all noticed by my timing.
The 1-1 home.
It's
Hit
starting
hard
to
on the
be
ground to second.
either
Long
too
pass
good
it
or
to
late,
second
because
for
why?
1. On to
I got the
first
timing
as they
down.
get the double play to get him out of the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they lead it 1-0. Brandon Drury will bat next. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here comes the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
Man, he was supposed to swing
Hey,
at
that's
that.
a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-0 home is taken, strike 1.
I'm getting the hang of this pitching shit.
2 balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Stepping up now, Andrew Kisner, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out towards shallow right. Mancini is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
I wouldn't tag either.
The pitcher, Dustin Beggs, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Drury, the runner at second with one away. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are two gone now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Into the box, Delino to Shields. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. Drury rounds third and is digging for the plate, and he's safe at the plate. We're all square at one apiece.
Boy, there are big RBIs and big base hits, Dero, but none more than with 2 outs. A big 2-out knock right there. Not only ties things up, but keeps the inning going as well.
Yeah, just a great approach right there by the batter. You never know when your number's going to be called. You always wanted to pass the baton to the next guy behind you. Take the donut off your bat and trust in the teammate behind you. That is a huge knock and keeps the line moving.
Mancini will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. 3 innings complete, all tied at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the speed threat, Darnell Mason.
Darnell.
Here comes the first pitch. Lays
Oh,
off
my
1-0.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Into the corner and slicing.
That was
foul.
it. You know how you can just tell, like, that's that home run. But
The 1-1. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. And this will get to the wall over near the 336 marker. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
No doubt about it. He was looking fastball all the way there, and that's exactly what he got. Got the barrel out front and just blasted it down the line for an extra base hit. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Great opportunity here.
they got 2 extra base hits today. Well,
Here's the
tonight,
first
this
baseman,
evening.
Freddie Freeman. And he'll bounce one on the ground to first. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Mancini.
At the plate, Trey Mancini hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is popped up.
But
Drury is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
now batting, number 3.
At the plate, Anton Page will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers leave 1. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Jairo Munoz.
Third baseman, Jairo Munoz.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hard on the ground towards short, right to him. And that's the first out.
Now batter number 11, Shortstop,
One man gone for the Cardinals in the 4th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Pitch coming. Here it is.
Here we go. Well, that's off the plate.
This year against right-handed pitching, DeYoung hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
A ball and a strike now.
That was a good strike.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Fouled away. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Thought he was finna go for it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Right side hit hard, and a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Get the ball for this man. He needs to put that on the mantle. He's been struggling. The season hasn't gone according to plan, but he's staying pot committed and grinding out a nice knock.
So now to the plate, Jason Dominguez. This will take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Gonna be a tough play. 1 there. Back to Freeman, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
No real chance from the roll 2 that time.
I
He's
thought they
just
could
too
get
quick
2.
coming out of the batter's box. You basically have to make a perfect turn on a hard hit ball to double him up. Now they need to keep an eye on him over at first.
Digging in, Lane Thomas. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Cards leave 1. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the power-hitting catcher, Will Smith. First delivery to him on the way. Right there for strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
The windup and the 0-1.
I think the Dodgers. I was just about to say, I think they have something up their sleeve because he didn't take that down the pike pitch for the first one. Yeah, he must have something up his
Nice
sleeve.
AB
They
right
must do.
there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little Billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens.
Standing in now, Walker Buehler. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's
Yeah, I don't think that was a strike. Yo, what's good, homie? How you feeling? What's happening with you?
And he misses with it, 1-1. From the stretch.
Ooh.
It's 1-2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
DeYoung's got it. Wong for 1. On to first, so they let him swing with 2 strikes, and it'll cost him as it's a double play.
Boy, and that's a
Man,
great
you know
play
what's
there
crazy?
at short.
I think I know
He's
who it is
forced to
because
go
I
to the back
just
end and then
sent
pivot
you
on that right leg,
subscribe or whatever. And he
These
also
guys
told
make
me,
it
I think it
look
was
easy.
last night or the
That's
night
one you
before
can
that you was
definitely
changing your
launch
name on
into
your
right
page
field if you're
or
not under
building a new
control.
page. But what's up with you, bro? How you feeling?
Riding in once again, Kenny Lofton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
You have to be careful. You can't sleep on the bunt right here, even with 2 outs. They're playing him back, but this guy can handle the bat.
Behind 0-2 now.
Taking 2 out.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
Yo, what's up? Are you
here.
page jumping?
Halfway
I feel
home, all even
you.
at one
I do the
apiece.
same thing sometimes.
Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he said they just aren't putting enough competitive at-bats together right now. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
Hey, my bad. It's just lagging.
Thanks.
It's like the capture card or whatever. I don't know what's
Ready
up.
now,
It's gonna be
Brendan
tripping.
Drury. He scored a
Sometimes
run
it works.
after stroking a
Sometimes
double in his first at-bat.
tripping, but it's
And
the
pitch.
bottom of the 5th, so I'm thugging it out. I'm gonna hang in there.
Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And there's one away. Settling in now, Andrew Kisner. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a
good
fastball
strike.
gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Into the box now, Dustin Beggs. As he takes a cold strike at the
Walker
knees,
Buehler
it's
out there.
0-1.
Walking
First time
people.
up, he went down looking.
Back to the bench, of course.
Swing and a liner. Well, the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and next to bat will be the outfielder,
Jock
Jock Peterson.
Jock Peterson stepping out there to bat. for the LA Dodgers.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ooh.
Lined into right,
shot.
a base hit.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
They're going to have to get something cracking because it's the top of the 6th going into the bottom.
At the plate now, Christian Carter, as he looks at a
striking
fastball
the
that's
dirt.
in there for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It's time to warm that reliever up. He's been doing good though. Jason Fields, yesterday and the day before, he hasn't played since April, and when they called him up out the bullpen or whatever, he was like, "Really, this guy?"
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Like playoffs.
And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the
trying to
inning.
win a game. You know what I'm saying?
Really
That's what
never
they
had a
needed him to
chance
do.
at that one at all.
We just
It
need
was
him
over
to
his
win the
head before
game.
he knew it.
He
Bouncing
wasn't
off
trying
the
to do
base
it,
of the
so
wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
yeah, I bet him. Good dude. You know what I'm saying?
Stepping in now, Darnell Mason lifted in the air to
Ooh,
center.
that was a high. Tag up, tag up, tag up.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Freddie Freeman, the potential second run of the inning, stands at
See,
third.
we all up in here. Gaming Network, Sports Network,
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Dirty Creek Sports Network.
Facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Freeman is hitting
You know what we
over
should all do?
400.
Like one day,
Doesn't
like
matter if you're talking
everybody
about a series
come
of games or
together
a whole career.
and
That's
create
an
a gaming
impressive
universe,
figure.
bro.
You want
And
to
just-
talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting
Ooh,
average.
Fred,
Pulls this one
Fred,
high and deep to right center field.
Man, Freddie.
And he will
Oh,
make the difficult catch out there as the runner will tag, but that could have been
3-1.
much worse.
Yep, it
And
could have
that'll
been.
Score the runner from third as they'll open up
We
a
should all
3-1 lead.
create a gaming universe. Go through every sport, take one team, build us a team, build us some guys, some plays or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And
brings the run home.
thug it out. You know what I'm
So
saying?
here's Trey
Online,
Mancini. No
or
hits
whatever.
to this point.
But I know
Ready
it'll
with
never
the first
happen
pitch.
because
Here it comes.
ooh,
Chased after that one.
niggas
It's
ain't trying to come
0-1.
together to do shit.
2 out,
bro.
nobody on. Takes this the other way to right. DeShields is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals 1. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and up to bat next, Delino DeShields.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
First
Looks like they
pitch
might
on
have
its
to
way.
do that though. Yeah, look like it's going. That's what they might have to do though.
The windup and the 0-1.
It's 3-1. Walker
Hit out
Buehler
towards
ain't
second.
letting up.
Fielded cleanly. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Okay, nice to meet you, CEO. You know what I'm saying?
Here's Colton Wong now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 plate appearances. first offering on its way. And he takes ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
I mean, from the Rams, I'm sorry, wanted to trade to the Seattle Seahawks, but I ain't gonna say no names. But
we're in the sixth inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
Who used to be one of my clients, wanted to trade.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
State, you feel me? I ain't hating, I ain't mad, but I'm just saying, what happened to the bro? We gonna win 5 championships in a row.
A little bit outside.
We're gonna be a dynasty. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't saying no names or pointing no elbows and no shit like that. And I ain't hating, so don't be hating.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Just like another one of my coaches or whatever. He saw a sign posted on the board of the building.
3-1.
He called me like, nigga, I lost my job.
Hit weekly back to the mound.
I said, no, you ain't lose your job.
On to Freeman
Let me
at
get
first,
that.
and there are 2 away.
He thought he lost his job. I said, bruh, you ain't lose your job, I got you. He's like, I'm about to sing. He was shaking on the glass door and everything.
Jairo Munoz, 0 for 2 on his line this far.
I got to get to work.
First delivery to him on the way.
He thought he was going back to eating rice and beans.
In there, 0-1. Boys,
he got
we see
replaced
the pitch
by
count.
Eddie
It's hard to
George at
remember
Bowling
the last
Green.
time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
No names,
hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1. Cody Whitley is on the pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 90, Cody Whitley.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Anton Page.
It's all about defense for LA at this point, and it's all about
Here's
offense.
the first pitch to him. Now a shot out toward the alley in right
It's all
center.
about offense for St. Louis at this
Running
point.
hard, he's digging for second. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and
Man,
he
every
is
time
on
I see you
one
put
right
GG
now.
in up there,
He's swinging
I think about
very
the
well of late, and when that's the case,
the gaming
you can't
channel,
wait to get in the
IGN.
batter's box. Definitely
used
the
to come
case
on
in
back in
this
the day.
game. That's his second base knock. This one
Or
for
I
extra
think it was
bases.
called
That's
G4 or
now 2
whatever.
hits so far for him in this one. To the plate now, Will Smith. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Smith hits a little over the 270 mark.
That look like from the outside coming in. Ooh.
Line drive to left. Thomas has it for route number 1.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
So striding in, Walker Buehler. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Buehler.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called to strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Right. You see, even Plesac knew that was low. It was low in the dirt and low as a dirty call. But it's cool.
That misses. 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Runners on first with one down. Line hard toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And this will kick off the fence now up against the Cardinal bullpen. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
And sit there like
this guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with two runners in scoring position.
Jock Peterson will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Jock Peterson.
As a look, now the pitch. In there, strike one. In his career, Peterson hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Slider down the
Slider down the middle, but laid off.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield, get something elevated. I know you got to battle with two strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Shortened up. Jason Fields. This game, this moment right here, these two innings, 7 and 8, is going to be very critical for Jason Fields because this is why you got put on the bench back in April. This is why you got sat down after a half an inning.
Back up the middle and through into center field, a base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's 6-1.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I tell you, those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Genesis Cabrera enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with one out in the inning.
White, he up next.
Into the box, Christian Carter. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
And his batting average is .502.
Back up the middle. Wong for one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 base hits. No errors, and no one left on base.
I gotta use the bathroom right quick.
On now to the bottom of inning number 7. The Dodgers lead it 6-1. Jason Fields gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
See, if you look at that number, 22 strikes, 11 walks, that's potential. You know what I'm saying? Potential to be a great reliever, a great closer, however. You know what I'm saying? The Dodgers need him to finish out this entire season because DeJuan Cruz out with a torn labrum, 5 to 6 months. That's the whole season. And then you got a rehab. That's the whole season. You might not see him till next year. You see what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter. He'll be out with a year of baseball. So I believe that since he's going to be out for a whole year of baseball, get him to practice early. Get him in the pitching cages early. Get him in the film rooms to study early. I would say break him in at least by December, January.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. First pitch on its way. Strike taken up in the zone.
It's not often you see a reliever with first pitch strike.
Unable to find the zone with the slider.
That would look like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. He's got it, and the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
And it's not often you see a reliever, especially of Jason Fields' caliber, of how he was playing back in late March, beginning of April. You know what I'm saying? You don't really see him do that good. Like
Jason
the last 3 games, he's done great.
At this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball here. 0-1. The pitch, and he fouls this one off.
You know, I just started seeing them do that yesterday, like when they pitch and the ball pops up and the pitcher runs after it. Ooh.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
I think he should call something down in a way. See,
there's the
that's
good
what I'm saying.
Ball as he
down
set
and
down
away.
On strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Because I feel like with most pitchers, against good batters or great batters, they see
fly out for him in his
2 fastballs and they feel like, oh yeah, that's what he loved to throw. Most of the game you see him throwing fastballs, that's what he loved to throw. This next pitch, let's go off speed. Not
Here's
this one,
the first
right?
pitch.
That's what they be thinking.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 3rd home run for him on the year as the lead is cut to 4. It's 6-2 now.
do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Man, you see after that pitch, a lot of people, after that hit, a lot of people will be like, man, you see, that's why Jason Fields, they go to, oh, Jason Fields, sit him down. I mean, it's only 2 runs in 3 games. 2 runs in 3 games. That's cool for a reliever. But you giving up multiple runs, like that's why he got sat down back in April. He gave up multiple runs in a half an inning.
Deep, just couldn't keep it fair. How many times have you seen it? There's a good chance he's punching out right here.
And another foul ball.
If you're on the mound right there and you're getting a swing at a breaking ball off the plate, do not be shocked if he's tucked something up under this guy's chin hot right here.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Now haters say what about Jason
Cardinals
Fields?
do get one back on the solo
Yeah, they
home
got
run.
one, but
We'll march on to
after
the
their
8th.
home run,
It's the
Cardinals
Dodgers
say what?
6 and the
A punch
Cardinals
out.
2.
Okay. 2 punch outs, 3 punch outs and 1 run. I ain't tripping. Uh-oh.
Ready to begin the 8th.
Big
and
slugger.
Stepping up as the shortstop, Darnell Mason.
Big slugger.
First pitch on its way. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming.
Uh-oh. They got C-Mac coming up out there to close. They giving Austin Curtis a rest because he did a great job as a starter yesterday. I'm proud of him. He got his first win on his first career start ever. So, I'm proud of that guy.
Fouled off. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Put it down the middle, Cabrera. Come on.
3-1 is the count to the Dodgers shortstop.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-1. And a good take
Ooh,
there
good
on
walk.
him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th
He
inning.
didn't want to let him
That
go.
is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
Standing in, Freddie Freeman. He's set. Here it comes.
You know what's crazy about Darnell Mason Jr.? Got 60 home runs in the season. He needs 14 to break the home run record.
The 1-0 home.
They asked him,
1
like,
ball, 1 strike to count.
what made you want to go after the record? He was like, I don't know. I mean, he was like, I guess when I saw I had 20 home runs in April, I was like, hey, I'm about to just go at it. He had 20 home runs in April.
No
Like,
outs
come
here.
on, man.
Throw over to the bag.
If you have 20
Just
home
keeping
runs
him
in
close.
April, when you go after the, yeah. Man, I would chase it. 20 home runs in April.
The 1-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Into
That's
score
another
is
run.
the runner from first.
Yeah, now they're looking looking at a 5-run deficit, and that doesn't bode very well for them, especially considering that they've only been able to scratch a couple of runs across the entire game. If this isn't the end, they can definitely see it from here.
Trey Mancini.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Trey
He could
Mancini
really use
plays
a
in
knock
Oakland
here, 0
now.
for 3 in the game so far.